So in this one, I want to quickly talk about PBN links. We have videos solely dedicated to this, but I think it's important that I mention this again. So if you're building a PBN, that stands for private blog network, right? A network of your own private sites. I want to emphasize this. The number one rule you should follow is do not interlink between your sites. So if this is your money site, this is your PBN, right? Composed of all these different sites, 1, 2, 3, 5, hundreds of sites. Some people have PBNs of 100,000, not 100,000, hundreds of sites, multiple thousands sometimes. And they can all link to, of course, your money site. They should be linking to your money site. Now, the one thing you cannot do is interlink between one PBN site to the other, right? Reason being is it's not because it doesn't provide extra link juice or it isn't a best practice kind of. It's because if someone flags your site, this one to Google, because they can do it manually. That's why some people hide their PBN sites from Google crawlers and other crawlers. If someone finds it and reports it to Google, if you're linking out this one, then to this one, then to all the other hundreds or thousands of yours, they're all going to be taken down, and your network goes kapoof and dies from one site being found out, right? So that's why you should never interlink them, because if something happens to one, you just lose that one. You need to keep all the other ones. But if they're interlinked, it's quite easy to find the footprint and go from here to all these other ones, and you lose this very expensive assets, because to build a proper PBN, a proper private blog network, sorry, I wrote PNB, it's PBN, it takes a lot of time and effort, right? You have to spend a lot of time looking for the domains, rebuilding the sites, powering them up, writing the content, having the links built to your mind. So it takes a lot of time. And again, we have a video solely on this, but it takes a whole lot of time and effort. So we want to make sure you mitigate the risk as much as you can. And the simplest way to do it, you can also block crawlers. I do recommend, depends on what your goal here is, but you just cannot interlink them between each other, right? Don't do that at all, right? In terms of blocking crawlers, I don't usually do it. Some people do. The whole thing about blocking Google crawlers on your PBNs is so that Google doesn't know that they are PBNs. But if you build them out properly, and again, we have a video solely on this, on how to actually build a proper PBN site. If you build them out properly, you can Google crawl them. If they're a bit more black hat, not very good looking or proper PBN networks, PBN links, domains, oftentimes people close Google's crawlers, so they don't let Google crawl their networks. But again, if you're following this course, most likely your PBN will be properly built, so I don't recommend you don't crawl them. Have Google crawl them and have all the other sites crawl them, because if you don't, it's a red flag. So that's the video. It was a super short one, but I just wanted to come on here and remind you that if you're building a PBN, don't interlink between the sites. It is a very, very big red flag. That's it.